Hello YouTube, today we're going to be talking about how to get good at Arsenal. Actually, hang on, let me go ahead and lower down my volume. So we're going to be giving out some tricks. Hang on, I just died because I just joined this game, like in mid-round. So, first off, we're going to be talking about the basics. So, first off, for the basics, you would want to input your sensitivity that you desire. Sensitivity is actually really important. If you do not have good sensitivity, if you're too slow, or too fast, like this is too fast, you can't see anything, and if you're too slow, you might not be able to move anything. However, if you just get that just right, it can be slow enough that you can be precise, and then fast enough that you can respond. Another thing you should do is you should also lower your graphics in Roblox. It doesn't even matter how good your computer is. A small boost, even a single frame or a single thing, a single speck of performance increase could be a means of anything in any FPS game, mainly because it's competitive. And speaking of of frames per second, or what do you also call FPS? I'm not sure why they call them both. Confusing, but yeah, is to get an FPS unlocker. An FPS unlocker unlocks your FPS on Roblox. However, FPS unlocking does nothing if you don't have the proper monitor. If you have a monitor that is not compatible with anything higher than 60 FPS, you're probably just wasting your time. That is just a single tip. Oh look, this person won, GG. Well, another tip you can always do is that you should always listen to music. Like these are just quick tips. Like, if you want to listen to music, like listen to Doom or something, listen to Payday music, whatever fits into the FPS category. And commonly, game OSTs fit into that really well. You can also play your own style music, whatever relaxes you the most. Like hell, you can play like goddamn classical music if you want to. Just imagine playing like Beethoven as you're killing everyone, mowing everyone down. Another thing you should always do to get good at FPS games is to learn the map structure. If you know how where the spawns are, how a map behaves, what are the weaknesses, what's in a map, you're automatically gonna get better. One thing you should also do is you should also try not not firing rapidly. Like for example, you can see the crosshair. You can see that it's doing that. And you can see that it's spreading out. It's because it's gaining less accuracy. So you can increase the accuracy if you just tap fire instead. Okay, gotta hide. Gotta focus for a bit. Alright. Also, for Arsenal, this is like Arsenal specific, I think, is that shotguns, you can just spam them. It doesn't really matter. You're probably gonna get an assist, because look at that. And now we just mow down these people. Me and whoever that person is. Well, another thing you should also do is that you should never let anyone assist you if you can. If you know that if you're in a very assuming if, for example, Fizzy is above me right now, I would want to avoid him from assisting. So you would want to avoid him from assisting either by killing them first, or sometimes even just following them. However, I do not recommend you to follow them, as it's just being annoying, that's being a nuisance. It looks like this team is like really powerful. I might switch to the other team because I cannot find players, and that's a huge pain. I love the internet on my computer. The ping is so awful, but we don't talk about that. Alright. Gamer. Oh, fuck. Oh, god damn. Okay, so, one thing you should also do is you should always be aware of your surroundings with the FOV. FOV is your field of vision. It's defaulted to 70. However, you can increase it or decrease it for maximum perception. High FOV allows you to see more. However, at a cost of the perception being a bit different. This different perception may take a while to adjust, and that can be a huge trade-off, and some people cannot operate under such high FOV, under a high FOV. Like, for example, like, even though FOV is supposed to mimic realistic human vision, it's not really good at that. Like, humans actually have, I think it's like, if you were to scale it, it would probably be like FOV of about like 180, 20 or something around those lines. I'm not a scientist. I'm no scientist. One also thing you should also do, try to go ahead and is you should also try to go ahead and change your crosshair color if you need to. Changing this color. Oh, goddamn! Someone's salty. Well, changing your crosshair color to whatever you find best, it might benefit you. Like it might help you around. It might help you a lot. And generally, it's one of the most useful tips. One thing you should also do is that you should also adjust yourself to the guns. Like get your okay. Sorry for the barking in the background. My dogs are overreacting. Well, one thing you should also do is that you should always get used to guns and how each one behaves. And once you learn how every single gun behaves, like for example, like you should default that shotguns are not good at long range, but you can probably just fire one shot to get an assist. But you should always adjust yourself to the gun's accuracy, or the gun, or the damage it does, or if it has a scope or not, or if it has different fire modes. This is not applicable to Arsenal though. It's only applicable to like things like Phantom Forces. Let's see if this person let me backstab. Okay, what the hell are you doing? And also, the last tip is to always it's just to not get salty. Like if you get mad, you're gonna perform much worse. If you get mad, you're gonna start rage. Like you're gonna rage, and when you rage, you're not gonna perform as good, as you're gonna be too distracted on trying to kill that single person. So avoiding raging is a great technique to do. Well, that is it today. These are just some quick tips, just in case if you're new to Arsenal or any other FPS games. Well, I'll see you guys next time whenever I feel like uploading. By the way, this channel is just gonna upload random videos when I feel like it. So if you subscribe for me because I rant on things, it's not gonna be that common. Actually, it might be common, but who knows.